I would like to see that. I mean, that roach giant armies fighting each other across the map constantly, it's super awesome. But seeing those banelings and zerglings try and see those splits, you can watch those the players do that micro. Very nice.
Yeah, and it's I like to think of it as a knife fight because it really is. You miss micro, you lose a baneling at a bad time, or you get a big baneling hit. It can decide the match right there. It really is a razor's edge in a ZVZ, and that's why it's very exciting to watch. That's what I really like about it.
Now here's interesting. Anita choosing to send that Overlord straight over to the main base of Meow Meow, while Meow Meow sends the Overlord over to what I'm assuming is going to be the natural, unless it stops earlier.
So I'm guessing, well, he's actually going to cross the path units will take as well. Meow Meow with that Overlord, he's going to hit the bridge right there pretty soon.
Yep.
He'll be able to see anything. So I guess it reflects more of a mentality of both players. Anita wants to say, okay, how can I exploit any advantage right away? Let me see your base. Let me see your base. Meow Meow just says, well, I'm just going to play my standard game. If you throw something at me, I know it's coming. Whatever.
We have a pretty early spawning pool going down for Anita. 10 pool.
10 pool, and you know what? This is exactly what I'm talking about. 10 pool with gas. So he's going for speed and baneling. He's bringing the pain right away.
Oh yeah, and quite a bit of difference on the spawning pool for Meow Meow, but it will finish up before anything can get across the map. So he will be able to have Zerglings.
And he's gonna be blind to it though. I mean, he's gonna see the Zerglings when they're running across. But if he had done like Anita and just sent his Overlord to the base, he would have seen it before that. In fact, if he's not gonna miss this with the Overlord, is he?
No, he looks like he sees him right now.
Okay, phew. And you know what? That was almost a perfect timing to scout that 10 pool, rush the Zerglings with that first Overlord.
And immediately he puts down, Meow Meow puts down a Baneling's nest.
Wow, that's actually so smart. He must have played this and figured out that timing of the Overlord. He must have played this.
Huh. That is very crazy. Like, send that Overlord.
I feel like that had to be intentional, just the path he sent it right at the beginning.
He's gonna have to just micro around these Zerglings a little bit, but Meow Meow should be able to.
I think he's fine. The spine's almost done. Yeah, I think he's 100% okay, and he's got a 4-drone advantage here.
Okay. Building some Banelings. I believe both players are probably gonna be able to get their naturals, no problem. Or although Meow Meow is gonna have to kill off all these Zerglings from Anita, sitting in his natural.
And I think that's the goal, right? He's saying, okay, well, you got more drones than me right now. I need to delay any... Oh,
perfect.
That's the first thing that happened.
Great connections.
I almost want to say that's game ending right there.
It definitely has to...
What do you do now? Like, you're behind on drones. You're behind on lings. You hope for a miracle bane hit like that previous one, I guess.
Yeah, if he can keep the natural from being put down, then he can come back.
Well, Anita back home, he is trying to sneak drones, and he has resumed gas production with 1. He's trying to, I guess, delay as long as possible so he can catch up. And I mean, Meow Meow, he's saying, well, fine, I know this game. I've played this game before. I can't get my base, I'll just spend it on drones. He's got 19 to 14. And the Banes can't kill the queens.
He's just using those queens to get those Banelings.
But interesting, actually, Anita, his base went up before. So if he survives the following aggression, he might be able to catch up. He's quite behind on drones, but we'll see.
Yeah, giving that hatchery getting down earlier is going to be lots of help. But no gas being mined by
you know what? This
Anita.
Is very important. Anita has speed almost halfway done, and our red Zerg has not started speed at all.
Yeah. And the red Zerg is mining, like, he's mining gas pretty good. And Anita just re-put those Zerglings back on the gas.
Yeah, so it's going to be a matter.
Drones.
It could also translate into a small advantage in the mid game where he has more roaches or something like that, just because he has that. I mean, that's 250 extra gas over his opponent.
That is.
So I mean, that's quite a bit of roaches difference when you really think about it. I mean, and if you hit that at a crucial timing, I mean, we've got the roaches going down for Anita now, and the roach warren is also just slightly faster for MeowMeowKitty.
And that speedlings are done now for Anita.
I feel like he should try to make something happen here, but I don't think he can.
Not enough Zerglings.
Yeah.
And he really needs to spend his money on the drones right now.
He has closed the gap as far as drones go. He's only 4 behind now, so he's making an effort to keep, even though he's getting a ground army, to keep this production going. And actually, he's... Oh, as I say that, Meow Meow has a bunch of drones pop. Never mind.
Well, the supply is still pretty close. Only a 6 lead for Meow Meow.
Down to 2 supply difference now. And Anita temporarily takes the lead, actually.
But now those Zerglings coming across the map, see if they can do something.
He needs to be very careful here. If he gets
surprised he doesn't try and kill that creep tumor.
Another big baneling hit is going to be doomed for Anita here, I feel. He needs to even it out by getting a good one of his own.
Ooh, if he could get some mineral line, get some in the mineral line, that would be great.
Oh no!
Ooh, a lot of drones very close to dead.
I wish that Baneling would have hit that. That would have evened the game and made up for losing those lings. But as it stands right now, oh.
Yeah, Anita's falling behind little by little. But won't put him out of the game yet. See if he pulls something crazy out.
And this is only game 1. For all we know, Meow may not play Zerg next game. It could be a totally different story.
Yes. I love that he plays random. That is amazing. I mean, I really haven't seen that very often in, like, a tournament-style play.
You're right. It's not very common because I guess a lot of people feel one race is their main race, if you will, and a lot of people only play random in, like, 2s and stuff, right? But he just plays whatever he wants all the time. Seems to be working out for him.
Well, Anita feeling behind, trying to get the 3rd hatchery to catch up.
I think this is a good choice. He is ahead by 6 roaches. It's not going to be punished.
Now, did Meow Meow see that drone go by, is the question. Does he know this 3rd base is going to be going down soon?
Well, actually, I may eat my words as well because a Hydralistem is finishing up for MeowMeowKitty, and I feel like the timing here is going to kill this 3rd and end the game. He's got a lot of gas banked as well for Hydras.
Yeah, 1-1 just finished up. He's got Burrow.
This could be bad for Anita. He doesn't have an evolution chamber in sight. Never mind having something started.
Yeah, he's been spending all of his money has been going to roach his army. Hasn't been able to tech up at all because he's been so far behind.
Well, the 3rd's established now, so I guess it's up to the flow of the game. 3rd for MeowMeowKitty, just coming down a little while ago. Not going to be up for another half a minute or so. But he wants to move out across the map, it looks like. He's posturing forward a little bit more. He's trying to spread that creep, which is an interesting disparity between them as well. You notice that Meow Meow is spreading creep. Anita is not spreading creep at all. And I feel when you're in the defensive position, it's probably a good idea. You don't want him to be able to get to your base any faster. And he knows he needs to take a defensive stance right now. He has the roach lead, but there's 5 Hydras on the side of red. And that's a lot of damage.
Oh yeah. If you can, as long as those Hydras are microed to be behind the roaches, they will make all of the difference.
And there's such a disparity between workers now, too. It really jumped ahead here.
Oh, yeah. Meow Meow getting a huge lead. 18 drones. Oof.
And look at this. This is cute. He wants to go around and make a surprise attack on the third, but our red Zerg is actually taking an aggressive third, moving towards his opponent because he knows he has an advantage. And now Anita, he moves in.
If he waits, he could get a good pinch in here. Like, he's got those...
That's true.
Anita's got a great... And attacking from both sides, that concave is so amazing then, and it gives you such an advantage.
And he's the Hydralisks now. He's going to do it too. Here we go. And the army
splits his
army gets split. Oh, if he cancels the upgrade, that's crucial. That's 2-2.
Oh, they are so close to being finished. They're not going to be canceled.
This is bad. 2-2's just finished when he is attacked. I don't think he can take this fight.
No, those 2-2 to 0-0, too big of an advantage on Meow. And yeah, these roaches are just melting away, quite literally.
And I think that spells doom for Green Zerg. 2-2, no upgrades for Zerg. He's just now getting an evolution chamber 16 minutes into the game. Perhaps he forgot?
This is possible. Yeah, and Meow's producing 5 roaches at a time right now, whereas Anita only has 2 in the production. Like, Meow can just push across the map and not really worry.
I don't think there's any way to hold this incoming push. There's 7 Hydras on the field as well, 14 Lings and 10 Roaches for Anita. Looking grim.
Gonna take down that macro hatch right off the bat. Oh, deciding to kill the Roaches.
That concave as well, yes. And this is game, almost 100%. But a good game. It was well played by both sides.
17 minutes for Zerg versus Zerg, and especially for early harass type kind of game they tried to pull off. You know, pretty long game.
Yeah, with the early 10 pool, you think it wouldn't have gone on this long, but sometimes that's what happens, right? You stalemate, or big alien hits just end the aggression immediately.
Oh, yes. And yeah, the Anita just merely putting up a good fight, and there's the GG.
He called it.